Uh, mm. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, welcome. Welcome again. Welcome to another stream, another session here on the Chaos Rain Show. I am I'm Chaos Rain here, the one and only. Tonight, tonight's stream. This one's a good one. Oh wow. Tonight, I'm gonna play a conversation that was done on a particular broadcast. And this was very alarming, in my opinion. I think I want to share this and give my actual commentary on this, like literally my own comment to this. one thing I've noticed that's been circulating lately that just caught my attention. I'm not sure why people still think that Omar Johnson is anything relevance personally, because as you can tell, if he's taking pictures with a thought that knows for sucking toes and eating all nookie and cranny, that tells where his mindset's at and where he's at. And he's here to get as much poontang as possible from these loose ass chicks. And he'll attack you as a black man if you decide to stay within the group or out the group, which I find it very weird. But nonetheless, I'm not. This is not the base of or the purpose of this conversation. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run it now, and I will give some commentary. Oh, and as y'all guys come in the building, please make sure to hit the like button, share, and subscribe to the Chaos Reign channel. As you know, and like always, you know what to do, guys. You know the deal. You know the deal.
I want my money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Benny, bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Everyone!
You know the deal. Make sure you support the channel via super chat or the Cash App for further growth of the channel. You know. Let me get some space. All right. No further ado. Let's get into this. Let's begin. And listen carefully, guys. I might pause it from time to time. We'll see how it goes.
Call America 812. You're on live with the business. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yes, this is Felicia in Indianapolis.
Hi, Alicia in Indianapolis. And what's on your mind?
Yes, this is, I'm calling in because I've listened to you off and on for a little while. And I just wanted to call in. First of all, I'm not voting for Trump or Kamala. But I'm calling in because I really want to understand when you use the word hose, and I don't talk like that, but who are you referring to?
I'm referring to hoes.
No, I will give you in layman term. He's referring to loose women that out here busting it wide open for $5, busting it wide open for $40. Hell, if they're lucky, they bust it wide open and open all four. And I did not know this is new. I thought normally it was 3, but now there is 4 holes that a gentleman could indulge in with a lovely lady. Let that sit in, people. That is what they consider a hoe. What they call, a woman that will sell her goods for less or for a reasonable price. And there are women today, unfortunately, in the modern society, and black women have fallen accustomed to this, engage in whorish activity. The one in which that, some men like it. And they don't mind like it because less work, less easy, and they don't do too much. They just get the draws and keep it pushing. But for some ladies that either gain some or pretty much don't get nothing at all, they're much more in their feelings, for those that don't know. All right, so let's continue on. Fair use.
Okay, who are these people?
Okay, if a hoe got to ask, that's a.
You can say whatever you want to. I'm a married
Whoa,
woman.
slow down.
Been married
Okay,
for 10
okay.
years,
Hit dogs hollering.
and
Hit dogs
celibate
hollering. Nobody
before
said.
that. So
Nobody
you're
said.
telling a lie.
Nobody said you were a hoe, but hit dogs hollering. Calm down. You're really triggered. Nobody said you. Nobody said you. But if you're getting upset, nobody said you, ma'am. I'm hosting my program. I was answering the question. You interjected. So just saying, if hit dogs, please calm down. Now, when you say who are you talking about? A female who has sexual proclivities and a rep that demonstrate that she leads with her sexuality.
And so that's all the women that's in the world or in America. All the black women in America, that's who they are, right?
Okay, who said that? Tell me.
Well, let's unpack. Hold on. Before I continue, guys, make sure you hit the like button, guys, and let's unpackage that. What are women today, modern women, doing in America that they're doing no differently outside America? And trust me, there are women that are busting wide open outside America. Let's keep that real. It goes on outside America. But when we talk about Black America in general, it's pretty much a problem. And it becomes so problematic that there is a plethora of women with the media assistance, which Black people, especially Black women, are consuming, are indulging in this, what we call whorish lifestyle / dotting up, for lack of better words, And for you to sit there and say, is this all Black America? I mean, we had to unpackage that. Is Black people America, especially Black women, comfortable with the, the stripper lifestyle / stripper, what do you call it? Music, that men still make, but really now for the last few years, most women are actually dominating that factor. To a lot of people that don't know, and that's just the honest truth. So, like I said, we got to unpackage that personally, really question it. All right, so let me hold on. Let's see. All right, good. Let's continue on to this.
Me exactly who said that.
That's you are not different.
Okay,
Okay. Oh, and for those in the chat room, please let me know where you guys are at. Saying you enjoyed the stream or you have any questions. Feel free to put it in the chat room. I prefer super chat because it goes further. But I will look at the chat room periodically, depending on what has been written in the chat room to let everybody know. All right, let's keep going. Fair use.
Second try. Who said that? Tell me, quote the person who said it. Don't tell me anything else. Quote the name of the person who said it.
Oh, and one other thing, please share this video. Thank you. Fair use.
What you just said.
Oh, Ohio in the house. What's up? That's good. Great. Thank you. Fair use.
Why can't you talk about?
Okay, we'll try this one last time. Quote the person who said what you just said.
You just keep saying hoes. I'm trying.
Okay, and then you said, so that's all the Black women in America. Who said that?
I'm asking you, who are they?
No. I'm asking you. Who said that was, quote, all the Black women in America? Who said that?
Nobody said that.
Okay, then don't lie. Then don't lie and say no. If you're not going to quote somebody, don't make up something. You can ask a question, but don't say something as if it's a fact. Nobody said that except you. Hit dogs screaming their asses off. This is not a good look. Just saying, this isn't a good look.
You could say whatever you want to about me.
Well, let me find out here. Why are you so concerned about hoes? Let me find it out. Why are you so concerned?
Because I think you are. It's not even about HOEs, okay? Because I don't use that kind of language.
Why not?
It's not even about that. It's about because it is the way that the stuff that you're doing online. You're putting all this venom in people's hearts. It is disgusting.
Why is it bothering you?
Men.
Why is it bothering you?
Because you're destroying our community. And I'm not sure why you're doing that.
Why do you think that hoes are synonymous? Why do you think hoes are synonymous with the community at large? Why do you keep saying that?
I don't know. No, I'm not saying.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. You said it several times now. Yes, you have. You said it several times now. You keep associating hoes as being the community, the Black community at large. Why do you keep saying that?
You can say whatever you can try to do whatever you want to.
I'm repeating your words. I'm repeating your
It's
words.
okay. I'm
That's
just
not
a little
semantics. I'm
frustrated.
repeating your words. That's not semantics,
Okay.
ma'am. You might want to look up the definition of semantics. Repeating your words is not semantics. I'm
Whatever
repeating your
the
words.
thing that you're doing with your words, whatever, it doesn't matter. All I'm saying is this is so counterproductive. And not only that, you are sowing so much venom and hatred into these men's hearts.
Okay, do you think hoes
these
are a
men-
positive thing?
No, I don't.
Then
don't,
why are
but
you defending
what you're
it?
saying is,
Yeah. So if they're not, why the F are you complaining about it? Really, why? 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 You said that they're not worthy of respect, much less something to look and say that they are of productivity of society. What is it? You know one thing, because my channel is so small, I wonder if this is what I will face if I start really going at with this. Because if I was talking about saying there are really dusty dudes that out here selling drugs and hurting the community as a whole, and there's a whole lot, and every black man is a drug dealer and pushing and destroying black people, boys and girls and women, there will be no argument with this. And if you look at it now, people engaged in soliciting drug use or selling drugs have gone down substantially. They went down so substantially that now, if we look at the data today, women are in the inverse that are going for jail for other things. Now, are they going into jail for, how can I say, selling use of drugs? Possibly. But I guarantee that's not what most of the data, if we really look at why women are going to jail. Most women that go in jail now, and mostly it's urban women, brown and black mostly, is for, and this is me, and I would say it's clear in my conscience. And if anybody think I'm wrong, I wouldn't mind if anybody would give me a reference of data of what is the reason why women are going, or the increasing rate or the biggest increase of prison. I think most women are going there for domestic violence, for violence in general, serious violence, rather they fight each other or they maiming and hurt each other. I don't think it's mostly the drug or the pushing of drug activities that these women are going to jail for. In my opinion, I could be wrong, but if anybody could correct me, please. You know where to find me. I put the description of links. Just post it. If you're gonna write a comment, make sure you have some links or one or two links that I could look at, and I might make a correction. But other than that, I see most of the reason why most women are in jail are mostly for violent reasons. And the reason why I could say violent reasons, because let's be honest, there's no really consequence when women are engaged in certain violence. In my opinion, I've seen it too many times on video. Too many times. Have y'all guys seen it? I'm just saying. And I see people in the chat room. What's good? What's good? I do acknowledge who's in the chat room. If you guys traveling or whatever, let me know where you're at. I don't mind. You get me? All right, let's keep going. Fair use, fair use.
you're saying that. Do you want me to talk, or you want to? Go ahead?
Why are you so upset about, if hoes are not a positive thing, why are you so defensive of them?
Because you are when you say these words, and they go over the airways, okay? When a lot of these men that's listening to you, a lot of them, that's what they see when they see women. Okay, they don't see women. They're listening to you, and then when they see women, no matter what type of woman it is, it could be, that's the first thing that they see. If she doesn't act the way that he believes that she should act, or feel how he wants her to feel, or respond the way that he wants her, that is what he is going to attribute her to.
Okay, well, that's
And
What the hell is this stupid chick talking about? I'm gonna rewind it back because that just went over my head. Guys, I'm sorry. I gotta rewind it back. I apologize. I gotta hear that. What's her logic in that? I'm gonna rewind.
and they go over the. I don't.
Then why are you
But
defending
what you're
it?
saying is you're saying that. Do you want me to talk or you want to? Go
yeah.
ahead?
Why are you
can say-
why are you so upset about if hoes are not a positive thing? Why are you so defensive of them?
Because you are when you say these words, and they go over the airways, okay? When a lot of these men that that's listening to you, a lot of them, that's what they see when they see women. Okay, they don't see women. They're listening to you, and then when they see women, no matter what type of woman it is, it could be, that's the first thing that they see. If she doesn't act the way that he believes that she should act or feel how he wants her to feel or respond the way that he wants her, that is what he is going to attribute her to.
Okay, well that's
And I
okay.
think
That's
it is
very
very
insulting.
dangerous
That's
what
very
you're doing.
insulting and disingenuous to say that. Why is it that these men simply haven't come to that conclusion on their own through their personal experience with women in real life? Why?
But you know why? Because women are only here. They are here. Listen to me good. They are here to tell you men, black men, fuck your feelings. Yes, yes. You deal with my degeneracy. You deal with my arrogance. You deal with my loudmouth. You deal with my ratchetness. You're here for a means to a greater end. That's why. That's why. That's why. Oh, you have bad experience with certain modern black women? Screw you. F your feelings. Good. You're going to deal with my problems now, just like you dealt with the last one. That's what they think in the back of the head when you deal with them, brothers. Her answer to the question why this is an issue was garbage. This is that low level lack of so-called what they consider low spiritual what do they call it hum ring ring ming yang and all that nonsense that they running. They're blabbing out their mouth. That type of stuff. Chanting and all stuff. Let's keep playing.
Can't that be it?
Everybody that calls in, most people that call in, these men that you're poisoning, they all say the same thing.
Now it's considered poison? That these men are talking about their actual experience dating and dealing with modern black women? Really? Really? So when they complain about men and how they're toxic or whatever, that they're poisonous, you have no problem with that. But when a man says you are even toxic, even more poisonous, it's a problem. This right here, gentlemen, is lack of empathy. This is my thing. This is gonna sound effed up. I hear this notion, and you might know who I'm talking about a man should take the moral ground, the higher ground. I look at it and say, no, men take grounds in what serve his interests. And way how things moving, I think a good portion of modern black men, you better say F morality. Other people are not playing morality with you. I'm not sure where this mentality said we have to be the moral compass. That is very dangerous. You're in an environment out in the wild, because we got to call these concrete cities the wild. You're surrounded by wolves. You think these wolves that have their sharp razor eyes at you, with their fangs sharp and blood dripping off their fangs, think and say, maybe I should not devour you. I think it's wrong. It's ethically wrong. No, they're very immoral. They don't deal with the morality. They say, I'm going to eat and chew up and eventually spit out if I don't consume the bones of your carcass. Because you're trained mentally by your most of your mothers and other female companions to be letting your guard down so they could take their stiletto red heels or any form of shoes to mud and heel stomp the out of your subconscious mind. Do you get me? I hope this makes sense. It might go over your head, but follow me here. They want to stomp the hell out you to feel good of themselves at every day. They know how when they carry on with you is natural because you are the stepping stool. But if they go over the other side, you don't see that same energy. Matter of fact, and I'm not sure I'm going to do a follow up, because now people are now talking about the divested lady and her tall, big show zaddy. How is she paying for everything? You don't see these women got that same energy when it deals with non-black men. But for you, it's an exception. They are going to curb stomp you into submission. And at times you're not submissive, they'll find ways to take that sharp heel and stomp you right down back to it. Let's continue. Fair use.
They can't even differentiate a woman from an HOE.
Okay, ma'am. Okay,
the
second try. Why is it that it can't be that these men
heart.
are observing it on the streets on their own? Why can't that just be it? How do you know that's not it?
No, your words reinforce things. Okay.
Okay, so it's not what they see that does that. So the women they meet every day, that's not what's doing it. So you're saying what the men see on the street every day, that's not what's doing it. Some guy on YouTube is doing it. What they're seeing on the street, however, is not confirming that's not creating it. Somebody else is.
Okay, I'm not saying that there are not some women out there. I'm not saying that. Okay, I see it.
Some.
I don't even deal with certain types of women because it is
clearly you do
is bad. No, I don't. I don't.
She's literally calling up to defend hoes around the world, talking about what she doesn't deal with. All right.
Excuse me?
You're literally calling up to defend all the hoes in the world and then saying, I don't deal with certain women.
I am not doing that. I know that there are women out there. I don't like sexy reds.
All right. Your whole argument is you're defending it. You're not gonna see no black man if he's doing of some importance in the world or in life going to defend a real loose lunatic, a criminal. And I mean my criminal, I'm talking about one. I'm talking about every person that out there is doing real harm and doing bad things. You're not gonna see him sit there, celebrate, and promote it. Only time you're gonna see that is you're gonna see degenerate already doing degenerate stuff. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. And before we continue, let me check. Because I'm looking at something right now. Let me refresh. Sorry, guys. All right, we got the likes up. But you know the deal, guys. As I'm streaming this, you know what I'm saying? It always is the normal thing to do. So you know what to do, guys.
My money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Betty. Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Make sure to support the channel. You know what to do. Either hit super chat or the Cash App. The $sign Chaos 8 Rain, I believe. Yeah. So, support the channel. You know what I'm saying? Any contributions will go well and going further with the Chaos Rain show. All right. Looks like we're doing good with likes. So let's continue. And like I said, once there's super chat, I'll probably open the chat room more. But right now, let's see how this goes. All right, let's continue. Fair use.
I don't like all these people. I think these people are disgusting.
Okay, are
Okay, I'm not
those
talking
hoes?
about that.
Are those hoes?
It looks like they are,
Okay, then and
but
is
I
it
don't.
and is so
I
is
mean,
it is
Wait. Hold on. Wait. You say you think they are? You think? Kevin, please do this.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
No, you feel. Stop it. You don't think, you feel. Most women, when they talk about this thinking, it actually is code word. They feel. Because in their mind, they want to emulate and be those ratchet chicks if they're not already ratchet already. I'm sorry, guys. That was a bold-faced goddamn lie. No. They feel that these women are, no, they know they are, but they feel otherwise that what they're doing and the promotion, and that someone you see that are close friends, and I know there's some ladies that got close friends that are engaging in whorish activity, but you're still friends with them because you can't be alone. Matter of fact, you are afraid to have better constructive ladies around you that will help further your growth and help further your development as a woman. You have a crowd that is the ghetto. That's it. All right, let's keep going. And you know how it is in the ghetto. We don't do good things in the ghetto. Fair use. Oh, sorry. Fair use.
it wrong? So is it wrong to call them hoes? Okay, is it wrong to call those hoes? What's wrong with calling those hoes?
I think when you, this is what I'm saying, Jason. I'm not saying
I asked what's wrong with it. Okay, let's answer that one. What's wrong with calling those hoes?
Because nothing's, I personally wouldn't call it anybody. I would.
Why are you stumbling? That's just a simple, what is the problem? You could give a rational answer to that question. You're stumbling because you are the whore. You're acting and conducting and moving behind the cell phone. And I'm not talking about the telephone you see here on this image. You have cell phones. You are actually the depiction of it. What this man, Mr. Black, saying has resonated in your subconscious mind, and it triggered you like a dog that got hit by a stone in his face. Fair use.
I mean, it's just derogatory. I think it's counterproductive. And I'm not saying you don't have to deal with women that are loose or women that are sleeping around. But it seems like your whole thing is calling women all kinds of names.
Okay, so I'm calling women names. I'm not calling hoes names. Now you're calling women, so you're conflating hoes to all women.
It sounds like, to me, when I listen to it, it sounds like it's a blanket slate for me.
Hit dog hollering again, things that were never said, and you keep doing that. So this hit dog is barking.
No, you're telling a lie.
You're not quoting me.
I'm happily married.
Oh, ma'am, you're not quoting me.
My husband is at work right now.
Yeah, of course. Well, y'all see how she tried to shut that one down? Because I'm like, I'm happily married. Put that nigga on the phone. He's at work right now. Okay.
No, my husband is at work.
Wink, wink.
I would not be on.
Lie.
I would not be. No. You can say whatever you want to. Okay. I'm telling you, I'm just very hurt by how a lot of this stuff is. You guys have started using this social media and destroying our community.
Well, that's very derogatory for a person who doesn't like derogatory negative things. You've said nothing but a string of derogatory negative things about me.
No,
so very clearly that doesn't bother you.
I have not. I'm just saying the stuff that you guys are saying It's wrong.
That's
okay.
okay. That's
It is
negative and
so-
derogatory, ma'am. That was a negative and derogatory statement you just made, ma'am, towards somebody else.
You can say, I mean, you can, but I'm not calling you out of your name.
Yes, you are.
I'm not calling you out of your. I am not.
You just
I
said
didn't say
you just said I'm spreading venom.
I just said the things that you're doing is wrong.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, the things
That's
you're
what
doing
I
is
said.
wrong. That's a very negative statement about.
Sorry, guys. It's more than what you're doing is wrong. This lady is the depiction and the representation of what you see on television, what you see on the movies. Hell, what you see on everyday outside life. And there are women out here that's engaging. So let's keep real. And you, as a man that have an audience of a few thousand constantly that watches and goes back to that shows, it sets a precedent that you are revealing the tea. You're giving out too much of the truth. And who better way to tell you you're wrong and trying to divert you and say and give you no reasonable explanation why you're wrong, but these unusual women that said they're married. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, and this is a side note, that lady where they said the queens and kings, you know, that the black woman that is a stripper that said was once married but married to this Caucasian wrestler, you know, the one that looked like Big Show, the one that, you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think she was ever married. She might be married to this dude, the Zaddy. But in regards of her previous life, no, she is not married. And how I could tell you with confidence why she only been married once and by the Zaddy is because no man, let's be honest, especially if you had kids young, when you're a teenager and just turned 20, no way no man's gonna marry you. Unless he's like in his 50s and he's dealing with someone that's very young and probably attractive, maybe. But I don't really believe or really conceive that you were ever married to a black man. Because the quality of men that marries women that are dancers like that need to get their head examined. Because like many industries, stripping, dancing, all this stuff, adult entertainment stuff, those are all forms of solicitation. And we all know what solicitation leads to. Promiscuous, what they call clapping. In other words, that chick's been sent to what they call Poundplex City, if you know what I mean. I'm not going further than that. I diverge. Let's continue.
Because anybody can say when you're using those types of words.
Okay,
and
what
you
type
are
of what
making
type
a
of
blanket
women
statement.
what type of women do you think should be condemned?
What type of women do I don't.
Okay, second try. What type of women do you think should be condemned?
You asked me a question. I'm trying to formulate the words that from my heart. Okay, I'm not trying to. I'm just because I don't do this. I don't call people or anything like this. But it's really hurting to hear how bad off our community is, how we are tearing each other down. And I will say this. If you want me to answer the question, you can ask the question again, and then I'll have a statement after that.
Okay,
But
you're a
question?
Kamala Harris supporter is who you are.
No, I am not.
Yeah, you are.
I am not even
Yes, you
voting.
are.
No, I am not.
Tell
My
me
husband-
what
my
about
husband is
tell me
voting.
what you don't like
I'm
about
not
Kamala
voting.
Harris. Tell me what you don't like about her.
Well, I will tell you why I'm not voting.
No.
First of all,
Tell me
I-
what you don't like
What?
about Kamala Harris.
Oh, sorry, guys. I shouldn't do that. Let me fast forward. Sorry. Yeah, I want to know this. Why you don't like Kamala Harris and say not participating voter? Which most black people, I'm sorry, we don't participate enough in the political process, locally or outer to the bigger house.
First of all, I don't agree with the abortion stuff. I don't agree with.
All right, let me-
Why would you
I
not?
really
if you
don't.
don't follow her, then why would you?
Husband-
Tell me
no,
what
my
about?
husband
Tell
is
me
voting.
what you don't like
I'm
about
not
Kamala
voting.
Harris. Tell me what you don't like about her.
Well, I'll tell you down, and I will say this. if you want me to answer the question, you can ask the question again, and then I'll have a statement after that.
Okay,
But
you're
what
a
was your
you're a
question?
Kamala Harris supporter is who you are.
No, I am not.
Yeah, you
I
are.
am not even
Yes, you
voting.
are.
No, I am not.
Tell
My
me
husband-
what
no, my
about
husband
tell
is
me
voting.
what you don't like
I'm
about
not
Kamala
voting.
Harris. Tell me what you don't like about her.
Well, I will tell you why I'm not voting.
No.
First of all,
Tell me
I-
what you don't like
what?
about Kamala Harris.
I don't follow her.
Okay, then why would you
I
not?
really
If you don't follow her, then why would you not vote for her?
Because first of all, I don't agree with the abortion stuff. I don't agree with I just don't agree with a lot of the stuff.
The
I don't
abortion
really-
stuff, I don't know what that means.
country-
Okay, I don't
hold
agree with
on,
abortion
first
stuff. What does
of
that
all-
mean? What does that mean?
Like, I don't agree with the homosexuality stuff. I don't agree with the
Yeah, but he's asking you a direct question. What do you mean by the deletion of babies? Come on, you got cisfy. You have to give detail. We want detail. What is it that you don't like about it? You must articulate the answer as best as possible. That's the question that's been laid out, and now it's on your foot to answer effectively. And right now she's going around it because she can't give you a real honest answer. Let's keep going.
the abortion. I don't agree with the fact that the Asians were able to get, whatever that law passed. I don't agree with any of that. Okay, I don't agree with any of that.
And do you have a problem with Kamala Harris sleeping with a bunch of married men to get up in the world?
You know what? I am instructed by
Wow,
God
that was
to
a
get
yes.
to
That was a
the- as
yes or
close-
no question.
Hold on, let me finish.
God damn it. Woo!
God damn it! You can't make this shit up! God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
That was a straight up wow. Man. I've said this before, and maybe I have to repeat this. If you didn't hear me say this, no woman right now, as we know it in America, modern woman or whatever, has got through where they are at hard work or hard merit. Good portion of the ladies are going to be busting wide open in certain industries, including corporate, to get to the top. And I mean get to the top in a nice way, not that get on top. That's too much detail. When I heard that Kamala was in relationship with some of the older gentlemen of that time, I was not shocked. I was not surprised because she played the game. She knew the game is she played it effectively. Why do you think she's vice president now? And if everything plans out and if they decide to say, they're not gonna put Trump back in office, they definitely gonna, say we're gonna use it as the front run, to pull the purse strings of the whole world. And I could see him potentially doing that, but only time will tell. So if you can't reconcile that this is a thing to get ahead and think this is not, sweetie, I'm not sure who you gaslighting or who you fooling, but you ain't fooling me. You're not fooling anybody that's watching this stream or going to go back to replay this. You're not fooling none of us all. And, we'll keep it at that.
My money. I told you.
Where is my money?
Betty. Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Let's continue.
That was a yes or no
Let
question.
me finish. I'm answering your question. I have been instructed by God as we are in this era, the social media era, to get as close to the source as possible. I don't get on here and listen to people say things. I don't care. If I haven't read it, I don't have the sources, I am not following it. I don't care.
Ma'am, I asked you what you think of that. I asked you, what do you think of it? I didn't ask you what you heard. I asked you, what do you think of it?
I can't answer that question because I don't know that.
Okay, what would you think? What would you think of a female who was sleeping her way into political office to get favors? What would you think of that?
I don't think that that's the right thing to do. No.
Why not?
Do that.
Why not?
Because it's wrong.
Why is it wrong?
I don't think a woman should be sleeping with any.
Why is it wrong? Okay, why is it wrong?
Because a woman, if she's sleeping with someone, that's wrong. Your body is sacred. I believe your body is sacred. Okay.
And yet she's offended. And yet she's offended when you talk about hoes.
I don't think. Excuse me?
And yet your body is sacred, and yet you're offended and defensive for hoes who do not keep their bodies sacred.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
That's what you're doing?
I am not defending anybody. I'm saying I think the way that you are speaking to these men, and you can hear it I can hear it when they are calling in, talking to you, and they're repeating back everything that you say. Not only that, Jason, you are a very smart man. You know that if you repeat things over and over and over and over and over, you know what type of effect that's going to have on people. And so what's happening is these men that you're talking to, when they see women, if that experience or that exchange is not favorable, that is what they're going to, oh, Jason is right. Just because a person didn't want to speak to you or whatever, or didn't want to have a relationship with you, give you their number or whatever. I used to deal with that when I was a girl.
Okay, well, the issue is...
this woman, very much, you're not making sense, sweetie. It makes me wonder why you waste time calling here. You're concerned about this one gentleman with a voice that he's going to influence all 20 or less than 20 some adult black men in this country, that modern women, especially black women, are whores, and that's it. And I'm confused because let's be honest. If you're not about that life, if you're not moving and acting like it, all powers to you. Matter of fact, you should be more repellent towards anybody that's considered, thus. But no. You look at the situation and was very threatening because you're still out here in these streets, like glittery, and you want to have a comfortable journey in these streets without men looking at you and calling out what it is. I called that, but I debunked that. I bunked that stuff. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Most men nowadays, if you're degenerate, they know what to deal with you. And how they deal with you, you're not going to like. Let's keep real. All right, let's keep going.
You're not a man. You're not a single... Okay, stop. You're not a single man evaluating women today as a mate. So how in the world are you going to try to speak for what men are actually seeing and claiming that they're all just brainwashed by some person online? You're not a man trying to get a female mate today. Where's your credentials to speak on what men see?
Well, this is what I'll say, Jason. I don't have to know that, but what I know that is if you pound someone with a message over and over and over and over again, and just a tiny little bit of negative experience or...
So you're ignoring what I just said there, which is you're not a man. You are not a man. How are you going to try to discount what these men are not repeating me? They're telling you what they see in their daily lives. How are you going to dismiss that?
You can say that if you want to.
They're the ones saying it. You don't like it because they're telling you, hey, Jason is only repeating what we see on a daily basis. That's what the men are saying.
this culture that we're living in. It seems like so many of us have completely fallen in, and this is so
Ma'am,
disturbing.
there
And like
are
I
there
said,
are literally
I
hundreds of YouTubers out there who can say
thank
the
you.
exact same
Exactly.
thing. Nobody's
Exactly.
okay. The
And
men
it's
are
disgusting.
ignoring the
It is.
overwhelming. Ma'am, be quiet. Men are ignoring the overwhelming majority of YouTubers. The overwhelming majority of channels have no views whatsoever. So no, people just repeating, and they post every damn day. I only come on once a week. They post every day. Men are routinely ignoring the majority of these people. So no, somebody just repeating it over and over again is not some Svengali Pied Piper flute that just brings people in. People only listen to what resonates with them, and what resonates with them most is what they live and see with their own eyes. And they take a look at, they go to YouTube and say, finally, somebody there who gets what I see every day. That's the part you don't like.
Okay. It's not that I don't like it. If that's what you believe and that's how you feel like.
Now you see, she goes back again about this is what you believe, ignoring the lived experience to the few men that have actually experienced. There's no empathy. There's no type of respect for you. Hell, they don't even care what you went through or anything. You better come to them with a clean slate so that way they can pour problems to you. What's good, Tevin? What's good? See you in the chat room. What's good, brother? Yeah, man. I hope you guys like the show so far, and it sounds clear and loud. If you want to ask any questions, you know what to do, guys. All right, the super chat would be better, but you know how it is. I think, to me, they've been conditioned and designed to this Western American culture to be catered completely and screw everybody else. Don't even question the behavior. That's where they add out. Even question the behavior is a problematic. Let's keep that in mind, gentlemen. I think what most women like her that call in, she's more than just disrupting. She's here to set a precedent and try to check this man and tell him what he should be doing on his own podcast. And I'm saying absolutely not. Hell no. Go kick rocks. All right, let's keep going. Phrase.
This is going down. Then I'm going to.
It's not what I say. It's what the men say. Why don't you just acknowledge that? Why don't you just acknowledge that the men that this is what the men actually see? This isn't what somebody told them. This is what the men actually see every day in every city in America, and they're responding to that. Why don't you acknowledge that reality?
Yeah, you're right. Let me ask you this then, Jason. When you, when you go into business and all these different things, you want to, have a good life or whatever. Don't most people tell you that you should always deal with positivity? You're in business.
No.
You have people that talk about.
No.
Hold on,
No.
let me finish. Okay, I guess I can't finish, but.
You said don't people tell you should deal in positivity? No. I'm answering the question now. No.
I'm probably not using the right words, but like
you're not using the right word.
You should envision certain things. You should use positive affirmation.
What the are you talking about? Positive what? Affirmations? Have you watched them stupid voodoo movies? Those cartoon animation, those what they call it, power rank, those little low level, or even go as far as watching those type of what do you call it? What's the famous movie? It's with some women that cast spells. I forgot the name of this movie. It's a long time, but you get the point. Have you been watching too much of that stuff? What? Positive affirmations. Excuse me? Listen, gentlemen, fellas, if you're in the chat room, if a man tell you to be positive and do affirmation on stuff, what you would consider that dude? And please be nice in the words you're going to select. It might not come on the chat room. What would we call that man? If we told any man that nonsense, Leave it in the chat room. Let's keep going. Fair use. And please support the channel, guys.
And even the Bible says this too. It says, "Speak those things that be not as though they were." If we're constantly saying stuff out of our mouth, and we're constantly, and the Bible also says that faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word.
Okay,
of God.
ma'am, if positive affirmation was a real thing, please explain to me why most of the people who go to a casino lose everything.
Okay. Whatever goes into your ear gates, your heart,
Second try, ma'am. If talking things into existence and talking positively actually works, why is it that most people who go into a casino lose? Shouldn't most of them be winning?
I understand what you're saying. That's not true. But I'm saying, do people
Wow,
say
okay,
that about,
ma'am, you just said if you're a positive and you speak things as if they were true, then most people who go into a casino would walk out winning if that were a factual statement. Obviously, it's not because you can't defend it.
That probably wouldn't be true. But do you believe that whatever you meditate on, whatever you feast on in terms of what you see all the time, what you hear all the time, isn't that going to get in your heart?
No. What sticks with you is what you make into a habit. Not what you think, not what you think, but what you do. I did not achieve my credit score by thinking positively. I achieved it by, I did not achieve it by focusing on the quote positive. As a matter of fact, I achieved it by doing the exact opposite. I focused on the hardships. I focused on the difficulties. I focused on sacrificing. Positive thinking had zero to do with it. Hard work and focus hard work and focus had everything to do with it, not positive thinking or positive quote affirmation. It was positive work.
Cool right, that's cool. Because I believe in actions too. I believe in, like, I read a lot of books. I just got finished.
There you go.
Atomic Habits.
She just said that reading a book is an action.
My main source is God. Okay, so excuse me. Okay. But I'm just saying,
faith without works is what? Faith without works is what?
Yeah, it's dead.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, what do you know? Positive affirmation actually is not the corrupted thing you tried to characterize it as. We just debunked that. You're welcome.
Well, I'm not. It doesn't really.
Wow.
Matter.
Okay. Well, she said that Bible is troublesome. That Bible's troublesome now.
Jason, I'm not doing the tit for tat. Okay?
Now that Bible is troublesome now. There you go.
All I'm saying is we need to be more. Have more responsibility as leaders in our community. You are obviously a leader to so many men, and
it's very disrespectful to tell men that they're what they observe every day is irrelevant, and that you're going to tell them that what they see every day isn't really what they see. It's just a product of listening to somebody on the internet. That's very disrespectful to do that.
I have I have two children. My daughter is I have a daughter that she's married. Then I have another one.
What size does she wear?
Both of my children are small, and I'm small too. Sorry, you got the wrong one. My husband don't go for heavy women.
No, baby. I can hear the moo flapping in the breeze.
Sorry,
just no.
You can say whatever you want.
No, baby.
You can say whatever you want.
I can hear your rompers bunching up now. You
can say whatever you want, Jason. You can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want.
I can hear you. I can hear your sweatpants from here.
Very, very shapely. Always have been. Okay, and I'm not talking about on the heavy side.
Lizzo stunt double incoming.
You can say whatever you want. Okay, that is not true. Okay, what I'm saying is my daughter told me that she was at the gas station and some guy came up to her and he was like, "Wow, you're so beautiful." And he asked her, "Is she Caribbean?" Like that, and she said, "No, I'm black." And he walked away. And my daughter is a very, very sweet person, very kind. She's not out there doing this and that. She just thought it was weird. She don't know because she doesn't even do social
There's
media.
only one
My middle
problem.
daughter does
There's
it.
only one problem with what you just said. The problem is you're the one saying it. That's the problem.
No, my daughter told me that.
No, your daughter's not on the phone. You are. So
No, she
you're
told me. I
saying
don't lie. I don't have
you're
to lie
saying
on this
that happened. The only problem
Jacob.
is they're not saying it. But the bottom line is men do not get their ideas from me. They get their ideas
just
from what
telling
they
you.
get their ideas from what they live and observe on the streets. And all they do is come back and report, yeah, Jason, this has been my experience. So instead of
I'm telling
disrespecting
you, my
men and
daughter,
telling them
she
that that's
doesn't
not
do
really
social
what they
media.
see, why don't we start acknowledging, okay, this is what the men actually see, and let's see what we can do about it.
Okay.
Thank you very much for giving us a call tonight.
All right, guys. Yeah. Let that run a little longer than usual. Yeah. All right. Make sure you hit the like button and share the stream. You know the deal. Anyone wants to give the voice opinion or your thoughts, I'll put the call link in there. She called up to disrupt and disturb the show and the story. She did not bring enough of any substance to whatever the conversation was had. I mean that literally, because I didn't get nothing out of that. Did y'all? The thing that she got caught up on is that you're labeling modern Western women as 3 or 4s. And I'm saying this nicely. What else would be better off calling them? What is the better wording? Like glittery. And the sad thing about all this, people don't know, is that it is responsibility of every other women to really push back on the narrative that's going on here in regards to the image of other modern Western Black women. The reason why you will never see modern Black women here in America going to push back, because a lot of them emulate and want to live vicariously of these weirdo chicks that are acting like whorish out here. And another word on the street, Sexy Red, when her tour got canceled because no one was going to buy into the tickets, it tells you is that it's not the women that's showing present that they're not liking it. It's just in general, most of the Black community don't find what she does as good. Hell, some of the music with the good beat, it is nice, but over when you listen to the lyrics and all that, it's not really good music. And they already conclude that she is not actually worthy artist. That's why no one did really support her upcoming tours. Maybe some of them. Because there's only a point, if you're an actual artist, you got talent, it would show. And the last couple artists we see here, and you know I'm talking about from Red and all the other artists I can't name off my head, they're not really talented artists in the short and long run. And because of this, the only thing they have to offer is to show their body. And that just gives more of the label of the horse way, which a lot of women, I'm sorry, they are kindly accepting with their silence. Now, if these women were not, if most of our community, especially ladies, were not, so compliant to a lot of these women that's doing this, I think a lot of these female artists would not have much of a presence in the media, much less the ones like, let's say, Kamala did slap her way to the top, which was valid. Let's say that's valid, right? She's doing what regular women have always been doing, an exception amongst other powerful men, and that's you have to get down to get some, if that's the right word. You got to do something strange for a little piece of change, all that stuff, and that's how it works. I mean, I don't like it, but at the end of it, you got to do what you got to do, and they do it. So yeah, let me check. So like I said before, I to me, I think most modern women today are comfortable with the, lifestyle, and there's no stopping it anytime soon. And you're going to have more ladies that will call in, like this lady that called in to try to voice their opinion, to really point a finger and really shame, trying to shame a podcaster of how he conducts his own platform, which I find ironic. I think her energy is better suited dealing with these ladies that talk too much ish about black men in a way. I think she should involve her and put more time and energy in that than doing what she's doing. And like she said her daughter's married and all that stuff. And to be honest with you, when I hear women talk about these things, if you're from the state of Indiana, we all know you're not skinny, baby. Most certain states where we reside, black folks, a lot of women are just big. It's just the answer to big. If you settle down, I mean, I would say that's good if it's true. But let's say it was not true. I mean, then this will strike a nerve to you in regards that, let's keep it real. You don't want nobody putting out any content out there and showing the true nature of women. Let's keep it real. It is bothersome to your psyche. He just don't like it. And I get it. You shouldn't like it because when he does his podcasting, he's talking about mostly the women like you that's engaged in his behavior. So, I mean, there's no more to say about this. I mean, anyhow, let me see. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to. Where's my thing? Okay. All right. Oh, I did not give the. I'll tell you probably now. I guess no one else wants to come up. I guess this is fine. This is a pretty short and sweet, simple little stream. I think it got to the point. And like I said before, are black men really the subject of this channel or today's stream is really titled, do black men program men to view women as 304s or what they call hoes? Answer is simple, no, because black men have a lived experience dealing with women that are about that life. They are so about that life that some men at the end of the day just say, screw it, as long as you're up here, being a throat goat and swallow my, I'm fine with it for now. But in the long run, I can't deal with that. I mean, you're good for a nice little quick little, release. But in regards to long term, ain't happening. So, all right, guys. This is it. This is a straightforward, simple show. I'll be looking forward to hearing your opinions in the comment section of this video, and also, make sure you give a like to this video. The links to follow me are the above. You can follow me on Twitter at Chaos27. You can add me as a friend on Facebook, Eric Rain on Facebook. Join my Discord service. Follow my Rumble handler, CRain23 on Rumble. And last but not least, become a member of the Chaos Reign Show as well. Membership, like always, has its perks, if you know what I mean. And as you know, some of the few videos, or one of the videos that I had up, I'm trying to really see if I could correct it, if it is available. If not, and I mean if not, you might have to become a member for that particular video I done that I put out when I did, maybe a few days ago, a day ago, maybe yesterday. I'm not sure. If I can't resolve it, you might have to become a member to watch that exclusive video, which I give some gems and takes on a particular movie. So that's as far as I'm gonna tell you. Other than that, thank y'all for watching today's stream. Looking forward to hearing from y'all. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And like always, and you know the deal. You know the deal. Lady Chaos reigns.